Daredevil's coming back, everybody. And this is a whole thing that came forward just like yesterday. I'm so excited to talk about, because this is one of those things. I love Daredevil. It's one of those things we talk about comics all the time. But Charlie Cox's Daredevil has been a whole debate lately. D'Onofrio, him, are they the same universe, different universe? Are they spin-offs, or is it a reboot? What the hell is this that we're getting? But now it's come forward that yes, it is the same universe. It is the same characters. They're all canon in the MCU. So all the Netflix show is canon. It's all part of the new Daredevil. Everything you've seen before with Charlie Cox's Daredevil, yes, that's all relative. All the backstories there, it's all relative. It's all real. The creators came forward for the new Daredevil series, talking about Echo too. We're going to watch them for Echo too, because an Echo scene leaked, and they show a fight, because Daredevil fights Echo in the new series, and it's shot and it was put out there. So they tried to emulate the Daredevil series in the way they did like wonders, like one take, them fighting back and forth. The fans have been kind of back and forth about it. And I want to talk about Daredevil in general, because I think that this Echo series coming forward could be great. I honestly am excited about it. And this is from the Echo series of Daredevil being there with Charlie Cox. And I hope it's good. Maybe this is just some like rough footage. Who knows? There are some things I will say are a little sloppy in this, but we're going to watch together. We're going to talk about it. Daredevil's coming. It's part of the MCU, but let's watch this little fight scene from the recent Echo series coming out next week. Here it is. Let's check it out. Here, as all friends of the show. Rocking the red suit from Netflix. That's a little slow.
Punches they're not even
What was that? I don't know, but it's still...
That was weird.
The ballet move.
That's the best move.
Cool.
My wife sees it. She says that's the best move.
Everybody's going nuts about this online. I'm like, oh,
okay,
that's pretty
I like
cool.
That.
Okay.
Didn't even hit.
Did he have a wire? He doesn't have to have a wire on. How do you get over that fucking fence?
Had to have a wire.
It's not connected now.
Quick release.
Dang,
quick release.
Oh, and that's a sequence coming out next week. Echo, you can watch all 5 episodes dropping. What day? We're Tuesday, right? Tuesday,
the night.
It's all coming out. What about Elektra? Elektra has been fired. They're recasting her from the Netflix series. Foggy dies in the first episode. Yep, they're recasting her.
And
they didn't like her.
So is
Karen's
Vanessa.
also gone. Vanessa's recast too. Kingpin's girlfriend's also recast.
Wife.
She probably won't even be there. But this came out, and first of all, the idea of being tied to the MCU, I think, is great. I think this fight sequence, I know Jordan's gonna hate on me. I'm gonna wait to go to Jordan because I know he's hating on this sequence. But I think it's actually not that bad. It has a lot of the the feeling of the Netflix show, and I think that's what they're going for. And I think that Charlie Cox coming back, going back to the red suit. This could be a flashback. They said the Echo series has a lot of flashbacks in there from, I guess that's what they said. So that's how it's tying to Netflix. There's flashbacks in the Netflix series, using some of that footage too in this to tie it all together to make it all canon with MCU. And again, I think that's a great thing to do. But Sabrina, you see this, and I know you've been kind of hit and miss with the Daredevil series. You like Charlie Cox as him. You like D'Onofrio, of course, as him. And we've been talking about this Echo series for a while. Does this actually allure you to the series at all? Does it make you want to watch it more? And does it make you be like, actually have some kind of like finality that this is good, that he's actually attached to the MCU and all that stuff is canon? Does that matter?
This 100% changes literally 0 things that I felt about any of these situations before I watched that. I mean, I've been on a million sets and I've seen a million fight sequences play out. Like that looked very much like a rehearsal. There was some cool shit that happened. There was some dumb shit that happened. But obviously they shoot all of that wide in one take, and then they're going to do close-ups, and then they make it look cooler. Like that's the wide angle, and then like they'll, get in tight and do other things. And
they're trying to say it's going to be a wonder for this though.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be a wonder. There's no fucking way. There's no way she's gonna hold the back of her foot and do a pure fucking wet like in a minute. Like, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. That's absurd. It's not going to be a wonder. There's no fucking way it's going to be a wonder.
Are you surprised it's all tied together with the MCU?
By the way, Ron just said it because I said pure fucking wet. Joanna just texted me and she goes, I was listening to the podcast in the car while we were in the drive-through line, and Brooklyn, who is 4, about to be 4, was like, Auntie Brina never curses. And Lila, who is 7, was like, 8, I'm sorry, was like, if you don't know Auntie Brina curses, you clearly don't know her. So there you go. Just letting everyone know that happened. So yeah, I pure fucking wet is really where that came from. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. I didn't watch like all of the original Daredevil, so I'm really not versed enough. I do, like Brian said, I do enjoy him playing. I love Vincent D'Onofrio. I love everything that he does. What I saw of it, I liked Rosario Dawson, as I wish she would, maybe pop in Nurse Lady.
She was
or
the
whatever.
best in that show. It was like almost her best performance ever.
Yeah, not a huge fan of her, but I really enjoyed her in that role.
She's good.
So yeah, I don't know. I didn't really love Echo in the Hawkeye series, so I have very mixed emotions about this. And this unfinished fight scene, thank you, Richard Tracy, really is not selling shit for me personally. Okay, it's there. Doesn't mean anything for me personally.
It's happening. It's honestly, people have been back and forth about this online. They've been mad about it. They've been happy about it. It's just really tough to like gauge the fan thing. So like Marvel's trying to fix it for fans all the time. Now, Ron, you've been on set for a lot of stunt performances, and you've seen things probably too, right? Do you think, like Sabrina says, it's probably just a rehearsal, and that people getting mad, it's a leaked footage. It's not much you can see. It's definitely a cam footage. Do you think it's a leaked performance? Do you think that Disney didn't want this out there because this is not the final product? And do you think that we should just not listen to this online, so we wait till the product comes out? Like, how do you feel? You've been on set. You're a pro. How do you feel about this when you see a performance like this, and then the backlash from the fans?
Oh, yeah. You never want to put something out that is not finished. In fact, when I used to start a pilot, we had to finish the lighting really fast because they didn't want to do run-throughs with the producers watching it without lighting because they can't visualize what it'll look like, and then everybody would be in trouble for something. So we would have to put everything in so they would have a look. And if you're just delivering something without a look, you're going to be in trouble. And a one take on these things, never.
It never happens, right? They tried doing that in the Netflix series, and people are saying online that, they're trying to recreate that. But I just don't think Disney would do that, because Disney, again, you've worked for Disney before. Do you think they just like do something like somebody else, or just join into the formula of what Disney usually does? Like, how do you feel like they would react to something like this? Would they do their own thing, or would they let somebody else's creative aspect deter them from doing that?
They'll do their own thing, and it all depends on how much the mouse brought to work that day.
And the mouse is loose right now.
Impression drink.
The mouse is loose.
As a hit.
The mouse is loose.
The mouse is loose. Hashtag release Mickey. Hashtag Mickey loves it. Hashtag Mickey will do his thing. Hashtag Mickey can't be your bitch anymore. Yep. Hashtag all of that. We're gonna go to Jordan last here. Jordan. Of course, you love Daredevil. You love Daredevil. You love the Netflix series. You've been watching that recently. You didn't like the yellow. I know Richard Tracy liked the yellow.
I hated the yellow, man. And when are they gonna give him the DD on the suit, man?
They're not gonna do that shit. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do it, Jordan. They're not gonna do it. This is not Ben Affleck. But
this is low key Daredevil, okay?
Yeah,
low key.
This is not
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck was good.
Yeah, Jordan. You see this? Do you think this is unfinished footage, or do you think this is actually because you watched it, Netflix series? Do you think this is actually like footage they're gonna put out there? And you think they actually messed up Daredevil for the fans? What do you think?
Well, I've also read articles where the stunt people from the Netflix series ripped on Disney Plus for hiring stunt people that they said were not very professional or not very good at their job. Oh. And seeing this scene, I have to feel the mouse doesn't know what they're doing. They're trying to recreate that whole thing. That's a drink.
Confirmation.
You can have one too.
They're trying to recreate this hallway scene where it was all one take, and that was a freaking amazing scene in the original Daredevil. And they repeated that in like season 3 with in the prison with Matt Murdock. And I just don't think Disney's crew has it up to what the Netflix series was. That, or they just don't want to go as violent with it. So I'm not really sure. Because if you think about it, they're saying it's TV mature, but it's also still Disney.
Right.
They're not going to bash. Yeah, they're not going to bash a guy's head in when Kim Ping was bashing the Russian's head in the door and sever his head.
Right.
I don't care if it's mature. Disney's not going to do it. So
that's the whole worry. The mouse does not do that. Mouse does not do that.
No. And when they say it's canon, what irritates me is, okay, this show looks like it could be canon, but you introduced him.
What does canon mean?
Yeah, what does canon
It means it's all part of the universe. It's part of the whole MC
So-
universe. So it means that everything
Oh.
they'd shot before is all part of it. It all connects. It's all connecting tissue.
It's-
Everything is in line with the main story.
Me and Ron had that
Yeah.
question, just so you know.
I'm sorry. It's not a separate multiverse.
That's some
or
dork
something.
news.
This is all.
That's
This
dork
is all
news.
in the same
It's
universe.
dork
Yeah.
news right there.
It's pretty
I need a
nerdy.
graphic for dork news. I need some nerdy news stuff right
Yes.
there. That'd be great. Nerdy
So-
news.
So
I
but
need
here-
to pull it down there. I'm looking at hot chicks all day. That's what I need for that.
That's Kip. That's Kipling Ronald
That's
Dynamite
Kip.
too, sir.
That's what I need. That's what
Don't
I
be
need.
jealous.
That's what I need for that.
I've been
on my-
online
on my
looking at
hot
hot
news.
chicks all day.
Vincent D'Onofrio, he was a great Kingpin. He still is the OG Kingpin to me. He needs to be in all the shows as Kingpin. But you're saying this is canon. This is all MCU. You look at the Netflix Kingpin, and then you look at Kingpin from She-Hulk.
Kinping?
not
Did you
She-Hulk,
just say
King-
Kinping?
I did.
Kingpin, take a drink, Jordan.
Kingpin.
Happy Friday.
Woo,
I'll just-
Kinping!
Kingpin. I'll just say Wilson Fisk. You look at Wilson Fisk from Hawkeye series, where he could take a bazooka in the chest and rip a door off its
Are you
hinges.
drunk?
That's not the same guy.
Are you drunk?
No, he said maybe you should bring back the Punisher. I want to bring back the Punisher. It's not
Thank you.
wouldn't
Thank you, Punisher.
Yep, it's good.
Bring back the Punisher.
Kinping,
Girl,
get
are
back
you
on
drunk?
point, buddy.
But Jordan, yes,
mean-
bring the Punisher back. Punisher was great, right? Bring the Punisher in. But do you
Yep.
think that overall, though, that Disney will get this right? Because again, they're dropping all 5 episodes of Echo. They're saying it's all canon, which is great. But do you think that
Wait,
they
there's
will
only
get
5
it
episodes
right?
of Echo, not 6?
5.
Well,
There
yeah,
was 8.
They cut some. There was
was
8.
8?
They cut some.
They
'cause it
cut
was
it down to
supposed be
5.
terrible.
Usually 6? Like, isn't it a general like 6 rule?
it's-
Like Hawkeye was
it's
6
usually-
and
It's
Winter
usually 6. The
Soldier.
Valley started that. The Valley created by Forrest
oh, yeah,
Lawn
you're right.
Films,
Hundo-
Brian Perfect
Hundo.
Perfection footage,
Hundo.
and Brian Sabrina movies in general made
Sabrina.
Valley, which
Brian
was 6.
Sabrina.
And they made it a standard. Six episodes became a standard back in 2015,
Thank
17.
you, the Valley.
And then, Hollywood was like, that's about right. They became 6. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Check out the Valley on Amazon, Tubi, Roku, wherever you want to find your entertainment.
Woo.
And
Keep plugging your shit.
and
Almost
then,
everyone here on the show is on it except for Jordan. So just so you know,
Yeah.
everyone.
You know, I don't
everyone
live.
except
I
for
don't live
Jordan.
there.
That means the 3 of us.
Everyone
then.
else is there. Peppy's,
Yep.
Peppy's on there.
even
Yes,
on it.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Shoulder dog.
Brian,
Jode picks him up, puts him on his shoulder.
Brian,
Yes,
let me put
sir.
this to you. Let me put this to you. You
Yeah.
like Marvel, right?
I do love
you
Marvel.
care? Okay, do you care about a D-level character like Echo? Like, if they didn't have...
I'm intrigued by it, Jordan. I'm intrigued because again, the first death and fucking
Okay,
Good answer.
martial
Good
artist,
answer,
a
Brian.
kick's fucking ass, and Native American superhero again. It
Mhm.
shouldn't matter, but it does
But-
fucking matter because it's like she's fucking so great for what she's going through so many hardships.
oh,
and for me,
she
I
was
feel like
good
that could
in
be
the
awesome.
show.
Yeah, in the comics,
She
she's
was
amazing
Shia
in it
Buff,
too.
apparently.
No,
But does she need
no.
her own... Does she need her own show? Like, if
Well,
you didn't have
If there's connecting
Charlie
tissue, Jordan,
Cox,
if there's connecting tissue that works into Daredevil, works into that whole street level villains and heroes and shit, I'm all about it. That's why I think what happened. They did 8 episodes, they shot it, and they said this is too much. And
Yep.
she
Okay.
didn't need that. And so it's like, let's do 5. It should have been a movie. Do a movie, maybe a made for Disney Plus
All right.
movie. You're done. It's that connecting tissue. You're done. Introduce that character, bring Kingpin back, and then it ties into Daredevil. That's what they should have done with this. And I think they knew they had enough content for a movie, and they made it 5 episodes. Drop it all at once. It is what it is. 5 episodes. That's
I
it. That's
also-
it.
There's something really cool about the fact that she can't fucking hear and he can't fucking see.
It's
Like,
pretty
that's
cool.
That is cool.
That's
That-
a
that is
fucking
pretty
cool ass
I
extra
like that.
sensory experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's fucking dope.
It's
You
Yeah.
watch a fight scene between one person who can't see and one person who can't hear. Like, I mean, their other senses are heightened like so much. Like this, there's something really like fucking dope about that, in my
is.
opinion.
I agree.
I just think Disney
Yeah.
is pulling their usual bait and switch. They're putting
Mm.
Wilson Fisk in the trailer a lot. They're putting Charlie Cox in the trailer a lot as
Well,
Daredevil.
of course, you're going to lead with your best work. I mean, who's
Yeah.
not
And I
going to
think
do
Dare-
that?
His bloody
I
hand,
think
kicking ass.
Daredevil is in. I think Daredevil's in that one scene, and that's it.
They're not for saying president. Putting it out there.
Throw in a guy that can't smell. I don't think that's as important of a sense, Rachel.
Why not? You know they should throw in. I played a
I wish I
superhero
had that.
one
I'm
day.
like, oh great, I can't smell shit or rats or sewers. Thank you.
I think I think
go
my
through-
character from college could do it. He could bend metal with his
Okay.
asshole. I could get in there too.
Oh
That'd be-
God!
Wrap it all up. You know, that's
I
all I'm
can't have you
saying.
on here. People will see.
You know,
You're right there.
you know that right, Ron? So it's a weird character, but
That's a weird character.
anyway, it's a weird character. But
Oh
anyways,
my God,
Daredevils have both of them gang up on a guy who can't
I
move.
think that's called a paraplegic. If we want
Yeah,
to be
what?
like
I
specific.
think that's called. I think that's called a no-go these days. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
I think it's great that they're going to do this, and I think that this show could be good. I think it's awesome that Daredevil's officially going to be part of the MCU as canon, part of the whole storyline, wrapped all up in, put that sumbitch in there, wrap him in cotton candy, and call him fucking fantastic and tasty
Turn him
and
sideways.
lighthearted. Turn him sideways.
Tasty.
I think I'm the best
Tasty.
person in the world. I'm
Tasty.
happy about it. It's great because honestly, when you're trying to build a universe, you want it to work out. And a lot of times it doesn't work out, but Daredevil is going to work out, I think, for MCU. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be fantastic. And Charlie Cox is there, so I think this is great. It's canon.
Candyman.
And I'm so happy that it's going to happen.
Yo, player, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.